Hello everyone, welcome back to Medieval Engineers. We're working on our fantasy islands, and last episode we finished up our port for our airships once they arrive in the area, of course. In between the episodes, I built this tower, and this is the lighthouse for the port, so no one crashes into the main island. They can keep to the left or the right of it, depending, and it turned out okay. It's pretty standard in terms of design and layout. Say the airship tower on the Citadel map. So it's just a simple, staircase straight up, all the way up. And in theory, you'll be able to let a fire here, and the light will come out to there, or some type of fuse to some type of giant brazier at the top. It does have a little tiny, well, I was going to say tiny, but it's obviously not here anymore, and I don't know why. I need a ledge to stand on here. There we go. Just a little tiny viewing port. Nothing too much to see here. Just thought it would be nice to have another view. The more views you have, the better in the long run, so that's just something to keep in mind. Not much changed in this area. I think I just tidied up a few little spots. And then now we're working on this island. And this island is going to be the granary and the windmill for the city. Now, all the farmland may be out here, but it's definitely safer to store everything more inwards, and plus it's closer to the market. The baker could come here much easier to get their goods than to walk all the way out the main gates, essentially to the farmland. So that's why we're putting the windmill up here, and pretty much we're just going to get started. I'm going to build most of the granary on screen, and then I might end up just copying our windmill from the Citadel because I like that so much. Let's see, do I have a spot for it? Because this is a good one, and they take so long to design. So I might just have it here as a placeholder while we decide on a look and see if it matches the granary in general at some point. But I do want that there just so we can see some movement and what it would look like from down below. Looks okay. It might be a little small for the island, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Wow, this shot right here just reminds me of the Gorillas Feel Good Inc., I believe. Just the whole floating windmill island in the sky. Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and just start laying out this structure. So we're going to have windows in the front, windows on each side like this. Of course, always forgot to put our doors in key locations. I don't know how I want to hook up the staircase, but I'm assuming it's just going to connect it straight into the back here. So we can just go ahead and seal that off. And then just walk the whole pattern all the way around. I hope you guys enjoyed the shipyard in timber and stone. I think it turned out really well. If you guys haven't seen that episode, you can go find that, what I uploaded yesterday, and I'll be able to hopefully pull some design choices from that into our airship shipyard that we're going to have on this map at some point. I don't know when that's going to happen, but let it be noted that we will have a shipyard for our airships. So let's see. I would like to have some different blocks to choose from here. There we go. And let's see. This is just going to be a silo. Nothing too game breaking here. Just a tall cylinder, I suppose. We need one on this side. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'm going with a 2 silo design just because I think it's just a little bit more interesting of a look than to just have 1 silo hanging off one side of the structure. It might actually need to be 1 taller, and I wouldn't mind putting the door, actually no, we'll keep it windows to keep it small. Just some type of ventilation, because I believe silos need to have ventilation. I could be wrong on that. If anyone knows, you can correct me for sure. And now at this point, let's see, I need everything to come in. If only the lag would stop for just a moment, that would be great. So we're going to go with the barn style roof, of course, for this. I don't like how this door fits. I'm going to have to just delete the wooden in that section. Same with that one, just to make it fit nicer. Let's put that wall, use an X pattern, of course. So that'll be that height. And we can bring, I believe, these in. Alright. Same thing here. And every time I'm excited, it's so weird. I get so excited to like show you guys kind of a new structure or something along those lines. And what ends up happening? We do roofing together. I mean, it's much easier than, say, going outside and doing real roofing, because it's summer still, and that would suck. But actually, no, that's not how I want to do that at all. I need to put the stone back as well now. Great. Trial and error, still the main way to figure out anything in this game for sure. Yeah. So we'll just use the upside down roofs to build a atrium here. Just keep this as open as possible at all times. And it can look pretty nice as well. Let's see, that's right. I think that's right. Oh, that's not right. Now it is. And then I did plan on doing this, some sort of clear story almost effect. And the reason for that is a simple one. I just want this taller center part going down the side. So how else could I do it other than doing this? Let's see. There we go. That's something, right? I guess. And how's this look? It looks okay. I mean, it's really starting to look like a barn, which is nice. I mean, to me, this is what granaries look like. I'm not using any reference pictures for this one, though definitely probably should be, because I pretty much know nothing. Now we just drag out our frames for the top part of the roof. That looks okay. I like its height is even with the silos, which is nice as well. And I'm guessing the best thing to do would be wooden roof on the lower floor, red roof on the upper section, if our design philosophy is to remain constant, that's what you gotta do. Need these corner pieces now. Alright, there we go. And then we can just throw the red roof on here. Act like that's completely normal. Get a quick shot. Make sure everything's kind of jiving. It is. Grab our low set roof here. And there's that. Now to grab our windmill blades to give this a nice kind of softer peak on the sides. I guess I don't have it on my hotbar anymore. Come on. There we go. And let's see. I was planning, of course, to do a speed build in this episode of, well, not a speed build in terms of like timber and stone speed build, but just camera cut like normal for, say, completing the windmill. But I do want to hear you guys' opinion on, see if this one fits. And if it does, we can just keep it there. And if not, then of course can just build another custom one to fit the terrain. It's usually the best thing to do, but it fits for the most part. I think I just need your guys' opinion on that one. And plus, anytime you all can get involved, help me out. I think that's why I like making these videos as well. You guys can kind of inspire me to do new and more challenging things, get away from my comfort zone, and hopefully, and I mean hopefully, impress you, you know, inspire you guys to build some cool stuff on your own, because you guys definitely inspire me to do so. And never know, maybe Keen Software House will notice this map. They didn't notice the Citadel. Maybe, just maybe. I do plan on uploading this one though, to the workshop this week, at least this version. This will be version 1. And then, if I had to guess, I'll update the other just as it goes, as per usual for us. So let's grab this. Kind of want to, at least I thought I wanted to do something, but I think just a sideways column will look nice for this. Something not too fancy. Alright, and wrap this around. See how the inside looks nice and open. Everything's pretty much where I want them to be, which is great. Structural integrity. It's a little yellowy orange, but I mean it's a really open wooden structure, so it's not going to be the most sound thing in the world. I'm going to go ahead and do a skip here. I'm going to put some details on the interior, because this is such kind of a bigger structure that I think it deserves some interior pieces. And we'll get back. You guys can tell me what you think, and we'll go from there. Alright everyone, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the inside of our barn. Again, this is supposed to be part of the granary, but the problem is we don't really have anything granary-esque in terms of storage or clutter just yet. So at the moment it's definitely looking more like a storage barn, which is fine. I mean, it can serve multiple role easily, just because of the open space and how everything looks. But other than that, it's fairly basic. Again, trying to keep lag down, but I just felt like this was just too open without detail inside. I added these upper rafters to, you know, put additional storage if needed, things like that. I also got rid of the wooden door here just so you know, people can walk in and out much easier from the silos. And that's about it. The clutter and everything looks nice. I know this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode than normal, but don't hate me for it. It's mainly just due to I'm going to Baltimore Comic Con tomorrow, and so I really just didn't have the time tonight to make a long video and things like that and edit it down and everything. So this is sadly what you guys get, but to maintain my promise of video a day, this is what we're gonna have to do. If you guys enjoyed the episode, feel free to subscribe to my channel for more creative goodness just like this. Check out Timber and Stone. Check out Medieval Engineers, my other videos from my other builds. Follow me on Twitter for nonsensical tweets about random stuff that doesn't really matter in life at all, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.